we've had kind of the same strategy since the beginning of our company. We were effectively founded in February of 1997 when Rich Kinder and Bill Morgan bought the general partner from Enron. And that is focused on stable fee-based assets that are core to North American energy infrastructure, and to be a market leader in each one of the areas that we're in. And we feel like we are that. The other one is to control costs. And we feel like it's our duty to treat money like it's investors' money. It's not management. And part of that is because we are all shareholders. We are all substantial shareholders. We own 30% of KMI. So, I didn't come here today. Pete and I didn't come here today on the company jet. I came here on seat 30C in the back of the bus on United. And, I think that, that's kind of indicative of the kind of culture that we have. And again, I know, I'm not trying to convince you that $500 on a plane ticket makes a difference in the growth of the company. But it's indicative of the type of culture we have, in that, we try to, from the top down, run as lean of a shop as we can, and manage as prudent of a shop as we can from a cost control perspective. We like to leverage the asset footprint to seek attractive capital investment opportunities on both an acquisition and an expansion perspective. Since our inception, we've done approximately $24 billion in acquisitions and $18 billion of greenfield expansions. Right now, and you'll see this in a couple of slides, we have in our expansion backlog about $14.8 billion of projects. And let me explain that. We'll get to the slide in a second. But those are projects that we've identified, that we have signed agreements on, and in many cases we have board approval. They're not just situations where a couple of people are in a conference room whiteboarding and we think there's some neat idea because there's an R between A and B. They're actually executed deals in places where we are deploying capital. So, and the other thing is that, we have a pretty strong track record of executing on acquisitions, but we don't really budget for acquisitions. I mean, we may have $50 or $100 million acquisition of the terminals budget, but by and large, we do not budget for acquisitions. So you'll note our guidance does not have acquisitions embedded into it. The other thing is maintaining a strong balance sheet is paramount. We've accessed $40 billion of capital since inception. We've been KMP. We've been investment grade since inception. KMI, that's not the case, but KMP is the case, and KMP is where it's extremely important, because that's where we do access capital. And again, when we're out deploying capital, it's very important to us to maintain a strong balance sheet. And you'll see in a second how we've grown the distribution over a long period of time, both at the LP and the GP, without a meaningful increase in leverage. And the other thing is transparency to investors. We put our full budget on our website every year. We try to, every call we go through both P&L and balance sheet information in mind-numbing detail. We try to be as transparent and disclose everything as clearly as we can.